Hi, welcome to Gamers Web. My name is Mark, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the Fireteam Cerberus for Halo Flashpoint from Mantic Games. This is a brand new product. It was only launched at the end of March and is now finally reaching people who pre-ordered it. Okay, so this gives you a brand new Fireteam to use with your games of Halo Flashpoint. There are no points on the cards on the characters on these. They'll come in a separate box set, which is the War Games expansion, which I'll take a look at in another video. But here we get 4 brand new models. These are brand new models compared to the ones that you get in either the Spartan or the Elite edition. Sorry, the Spartan or the Recon edition of the game. Okay, so stand ready to defend our worlds at all costs with Fireteam Cerberus. Help expand your Halo Flashpoint experience with this pack of additional Spartans equipped with Mark 4B armour and new starting loadouts, including the fearsome gravity hammer. Requires the War Games expansion pack and contains 4 models and 4 player cards. Okay, and they're all unpainted. Right, so let's just jump straight in. This is my second attempt at doing this. I had a problem with the audio on the first one. So we just get the cards and the models. In this we get four models and the 4 cards. So I do it the other way around, 4 cards and 4 models. Okay, so we have, I'll look at the cards in a moment, but we do have 4 of the cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cards out and place them down so we can have a closer look at each one of them. I also had a problem yesterday when I was actually filming that my vision went. As people who've been watching the channel for a while know, I've had ongoing issues with my vision for the past 2-3 years, and it's not been very good, especially this past 12 months. I was diagnosed with glaucoma and cataracts. Thankfully the glaucoma isn't at a point yet where it's going to do any damage to my vision, and I've been given the all clear on that, but the cataracts are getting worse, so just got to keep on going and do the videos while I can, whilst I can still see to do them. Okay, right, so here we go. Right, okay, first up on the bat, we'll start off with this guy here. This is the Spartan gun here. This guy's got a shotgun, which is, no, sorry, shotgun, sorry, a grenade launcher, which we'll have a look at his card. And his card says that this is an M319 grenade launcher. We'll look at the stats in a little while, but we'll look at the models first, because the models are really nice. I really do like the models. Okay, his head looks a little bit boxy, but then again, I think that's meant to be the way the helmet's detailed. Just zoom in a little bit for there we go. But the detail's really good. Right, so I'll put him down and we'll have a look at the next one, which is the Spartan JFO. Now, I'm not exactly sure what JFO stands for. I can't find any reference to JFO whatsoever on any of my Halo encyclopedias, my Art of Halo, anything like that. I tried typing in Halo Spartan JFO and Google and didn't get a reply. The only thing I can find out is joint field operation. So it could be a joint field operative, but that doesn't sound quite right. But this is, guys, he's armed with this target locator. So he doesn't actually have a weapon as such. When we look at the bottom thing, we'll find out how that's going to affect him in play. Next up, we have the Spartan Hazhop. The Hazhop is armed with a spike rifle, which is one of the weapons used by the Banished. Quite a nice looking model as well. Lot of good detail on it. I like the spike rifle. The spike rifle's quite cool. It's quite cool in the game as well. And then finally, the one that most people have been dying to get hold of after playing the game and just using a card counter to actually represent it, we finally have a Spartan with the CQB, which is the Close Quarters Battle Order, with a gravity hammer. This thing's beefy. It's very, very nice. And no warpage, which I'm really good. No, it's not bent or anything, which I'm really pleased with. Because I've seen a couple of people post that they've got them and they've been warped. It's easy enough to fix, but this one looks brilliant. Okay, so I'm just going to pause a sec, and then I'll reset the cards up and we'll have a look at the cards. Okay, right, so we'll start off where we finished, and we'll go for the CQB. Okay, so the Spartan is wearing Mark 5 armour, Mark 5B armour apparently. I'm not exactly sure if that's what it says in the box. Yeah, Mark 5B armour. He has got an Energy Shield 2 and Imposing, which is a new keyword. He has got a range attack of 5+, he has got a fight of 4+, and he's got a save of 6+. So his save's not very good. You know, his save puts him probably the worst of all the saves so far for any of the Spartans. He's got a 1-3 on his movement, and he's got a 3 armour. So the armour's not too bad. 3 armour, I suppose that's designed for him to get in the close and personal. Alright, and he's got 5 hit points, which is pretty good because he's a big beefy guy. Right, so weapons. On the new cards, as you can see here, we don't have any of the Spartans armed with the Spartan dagger. You know, they don't come with that anymore. They've been taken off the cards now. If you want those, you've got to buy them when you're using the expansion pack. So instead, they just have Spartan fists, which have the range of close combat. They don't have AP, and they don't have any keywords to them because it's just an attack. You roll 3 dice, and if you hit, you hit. If you don't, you know, if he rolls 3 dice and then rolls force plus, he's hit. So simple as that. And then close combat, his other weapon is the gravity hammer. It's got two different ways of using it. There's ranged and there's close combat. Close combat is AP1, and it's got an ESD of 1, so it takes down 1 shield for every hit. Knockback, lethal 1, and smash 1, which both are quite good. They can cause other statuses, negative statuses to the opponents. And then the ranged attack, it's got lunge, knockback, and lethal 1. So both ways it has lethal 1. Quite a good one. And then on the back of the card, we've got the blurb. QUB armor was developed with, the CQB armor was developed to improve serviceability in combat, close combat, specifically by looking at alternative methods of kinetic dispersal and improving joint mobility. It was launched on the Mark 4 platform. Gravity Hammer is a brutal melee weapon that combines great mass with gravitic impact. Impellers impregnated within the striking face of the hammer. This gives the weapon devastating impact force beyond the wielder's strength alone that leaves the target battered and disorientated. It is, if not totally, utterly pulverized. As you can tell, I'm still having problems reading. I can't see very well to read. So, I mean, I don't know if is that actually showing up on the camera. It looks like it. Okay, so please just bear with me. Okay, so our next one is the Hazhop. Okay, so the Hazhop, again, they've all got the faction on it. As you can see, the new cards, we've got the token things at the top for you to put your shields on, and then you've got your loadouts for your weapons on either side, and for things like grenades and things at the bottom. They'll go into the display display units when they get released at the end of May, I think it is. Okay, so Energy Shield 2, and he's got Flight. Right, so Flight is covered in the core rules. I'm not exactly sure what page it is. I think it's about page 26 or something like that. I'll try and find a link and pop it up, and we can see where it's actually covered. Okay, so he's got a range attack of 5+, he's got a fight of 5+, he's got a save of 5+, so he's all around pretty usual. He's got 2-3 on his movement. He's got 2 armor and 4 hit points. Again, he's got a Spartan fist for close combat, and his ranged weapon is a spike rifle. It's got a range of 3, knockback, rapid fire, weight of fire 1. And you can also use it in close combat when it gets AP 1 and lethal 1. So again, quite a good one. This is he's a fast guy. He's an all-round guy. If you're fielding with a tactician, you know, actually, I strongly suggest anyone take a character with the word tactician, because it gives you the most out of the game. So Hazop pattern Mjolnir armor features enhanced seals and radiation resistance, which offer greater protection in the harsh vacuum of space, as well as increased resilience in atmospheric combat situations. A-Series 8 jetpacks gives the Hazop limited flight capabilities. The Pegasus Workshop Bladed Spiker is a fully automatic weapon which fires 4 long-pronged solid projectiles, a coating causing the spike to become superheated during transit to the target. The muzzle velocity is relatively low, but it packs a punch on impact. Sharp blades are attached to the underside of the rifle for melee use. Now, I'm positive that the spiker was a weapon used by the brutes in Halo 3. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm positive it was. Anyway, if you know, please leave it in the comments. Right, okay, so the next one is do the JFO, because this is a strange one. Okay, so the JFO, like I say, I'm not exactly sure what JFO stands for on this. I do think that it's something to do with joint forward operations or something like that. Okay, so he's got Energy Shield 2, Scout and Tactician 1. He's got range attack of 5+, a fight of 5+, save of 5+, 2-3 movement, 3 armor, and 4 hit points. So 3 armor is pretty good, which is you know, I think that's the highest we've had on the armor. No, sorry, the Spartan CQB was also 3 armor, which is pretty good. It means he's going to survive most fights if just takes a shield down. Okay, close combat Spartan Fist. Ranged, he has got his H165 target locator. Its range is 6. It's blast, explosive, frag 6. And lethal 1, long 2 uses. So basically, you can only use this weapon twice, and then you're going to have to get another weapon. Or if you're playing the Slayer, get the guy killed off, so you can reload your weapon, because you'll come back with full loadout on your weapon, which is a good way to do it. But I tend to try and not get my guys killed off by not doing that. Okay, so he's got 4 hit points as well. So having Tactician is a really good thing now. There's 2 characters in this set which both have Tactician. Right, okay, so the JFO armor variants we develop to allow Spartans to infiltrate behind enemy lines, reconnoiter the area, and coordinate airstrikes onto enemy positions. It's compatible with a number of additional armour components that offer significant extra protection to the wearer. The H165 is used to direct air or spaceborne ordnance onto a target using a laser. The laser must be held steady whilst the ordnance homes in on the target. Right, so basically, it's a stand and shoot weapon. You have to stand still. It's a long weapon. You can't just like shoot it and then run along and shoot it again, or move and shoot it. You have to take 2 actions to shoot it. Then finally, which is one of my favourite ones, the Gunyear. So the Gunyear is Energy Shields 2, Guarded, Stable, and Tactician 1. Now, I'm not sure what Guarded and Stable are, because I've not read through the new army book yet, the new this one, the War Games expansion pack, because I'll do that in another video in a moment. But all the keywords are in there. I don't know if those keywords are actually available in the core rules. We'll just have to check. Okay, so range attack 4, fight 5, save 5, 2-3, 2 armor, 4 hit points. So all round pretty average. Spartan Fist again, and then he's got this ranged grenade launcher. right? So M139 grenade launcher. It's got a range of 4. It's got AP of 1, frag 5 grenade, or it's got a range of 4, no AP, but it's got blast, EMP, frag 3, and grenade. So it's got an area effect which is quite good. That'll do some wolf among the pigeons or chickens or whatever you call it. Right, Grunier was the Grunier was not treading new ground in treating the Spartan, Mjolnir, and the firearms as an integrated weapon system, but it was the first to be widely deployed. The helmet features additional armor protection. The Mark 1 or Mod 2 HEDP, high explosive dual purpose, is a 40mm grenade launcher designed for the M319 grenade launcher. A high explosive round that causes damage to life forms and the environment. And it's also got an built-in EMP warhead as well. So that, as they say, is that. These are really nice. I do like the models. I can't wait to play with these because I do think that they're going to go down well in games. So we've got this little case that these guys come in, which is perfect because once you paint your models, you don't need to buy a carrier case. You just pop them into these. Absolutely brilliant. Job's done, and that's fantastic. So that was my quick look at Halo Flashpoint Fireteam Cerberus from Mantic Games. All that remains now is for me to say, no matter where you are in the world, have fun, look after yourself, introduce a friend to gaming, as I always say on my friend Roland's podcast, introduce yourself to gaming, a friend to gaming, and you'll always have someone to game with. So I've been Mark. You can get this product now directly from Mantic Games and at all game stores whoever sell Mantic products. No matter where you are, take care, folks, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.